Folks, I come out here to cook something on the grill, and I went and turned my gas on, and all I smelled was, and heard gas coming out. I could smell it. So I turned it off right away, and it appears that a rat or a squirrel has gotten into my hose here. It's got a hole right through it. Let's fix that. Of course, this one here with the hole in it, it's garbage, so just toss it. What I've done is I've went and got me a brand new one, okay? And I got this hose. This is stainless steel mesh that was around it was kind of like one of these, like a flexible hose or whatever. I was going to use that, but I couldn't figure out how to make it stretch enough. But anyway, I got this off of a dryer or a washing machine hose. I cut it and took the plastic out of the middle, and what I'm doing is I'm wrapping it around my new gas hose, and I'm using zip ties to secure it with. Ain't no squirrel or no doggone rat gonna chew through that. See what I'm doing, people? I still got a little bit more to go up here because I cut it just a little bit too short. So I'm gonna finish doing that right there, and then I can put this back together. Okay, folks, where you start your winding at, you want to go ahead and put a zip tie on there to hold it in place. Tighten her down real good. That's a zip tie tool if you've never seen one. What that does is that tightens it. That tightens the zip tie when you do that, and then that cuts it off real close right down. So what I've got it now is I've got it tightened up on that end. I can go ahead and start winding it on up. And I want to wind it tight. I don't want to leave any spaces in there for no critters to get in and chew. Start chewing on my rubber hose, because these hoses are made in China. And what I've found out is China is using peanut oil in certain rubbers that they use on hoses and wire casings, like security wires, the wires that go for your security system outside your house. My neighbor bought a security system, and it used wires. Well, the wires were made, it had peanut oil used in the process of making those wires. And you guessed it, the doggone squirrels got to the wires because of the peanut oil, I guess, and they chewed his wires. So now we're going to terminate that right there. Just cut that off, and let's get a fresh zip tie. And while I'm holding that tight, go ahead and get that on there. And let's feed that zip tie tool down on there and wrench it down, cut it off. There we go, folks. That whole hose has been wrapped with stainless steel webbing. I don't think a mouse or a rat or a squirrel is going to enjoy chewing through that one too much. So tonight, it's grill on. I can go ahead and cook the chicken like I planned on. Okay, I got her hooked up there where it's supposed to go. Now I'll put my bottle back in and go ahead and hook the bottle up, and I'll give it a test. All right, we got her hooked up. Let's give her a go. And she works. Works beautiful. All right. We're gonna cook with leaves tonight, it looks like. Oh, I left this open last night when I really couldn't use it, so leaves fell in it. I'm gonna clean it out, and that's a redneck repair, folks. Well, it's not really a redneck repair, but that's a protective maintenance, so I can assure that a rat or something isn't going to chew on my hose anymore. That's the second one that I've lost due to that same reason. And next mouse or whatever comes in here is going to find himself some poison right there. Airplane going by. Check that out, folks. I got my side burner working and everything. Heck yeah. Folks, although my grill is made by Blue Ember, the part that I bought to fix that was Charbroil Universal Hose Regulator. And I got it at the big box store. And you can see the part number right down there on the bottom. I guess it's 60 or 4664. I don't know. But there's the there's that. And that's about all I can see for a part number. Anyhow, it should be good to go now. All I need to do is fix my thermometer. My thermometer is shot. It doesn't work anymore. So the needle just shakes around in there. See, like right now it's all the way up at 600 degrees. So I'm going to see if I can contact Blue Ember and get me a new thermometer for the hood that goes on the lid. Until then, I'll just stick a whatchamacallit. I've got an oven thermometer. Wrong. That's my helicopter hat, folks. Remember that? Yeehaw! What I'll do is I'll just use this out of my oven. It goes up to 600, so I'll stick that in the grill and I'll be able to monitor my temperature. I'm gonna cook some chicken tonight.